In a small town with a population of about 10,500 people, an HVAC company owner by the name of Dave Carson seen the need for plumbers. So he called on a family friend to help him start a new division within Fulmer Heating and Air. They weren't just looking for plumbers. They were looking for hard-working people with the desire to succeed. Here comes the young guns. Some days I'm working before the sun kisses the sky. I watch the world wake up from the seat of my truck. I'm out here earning my piece of the pie. A good honest buck, no it ain't love. I was taught to do the things I do so I don't depend on anyone. I work hard enough through the years so I play whenever I want. I have more than I deserve, including a wife who says I'm hot. Yeah, it's better than a good life that I got.
There's almost a demonization of the trades, and that bothers me a lot. As we push academics, pure academics, more and more and more, it's going to be even more difficult to get things done, simply because nobody can screw in a light bulb.
We're located in Newberry, South Carolina. Kind of a typical small town like you hear about. Everybody knows everybody. A lot to do here in Newberry. A lot of great restaurants, a lot of neat festivals. Our Oktoberfest brings in about 30,000 people. I've been in South Carolina now for over 25 years, and Newberry's a spectacular place to work and to live. Bought the company in 2015. We were strictly a heating and cooling HVAC company. We were getting almost a call a day asking for plumbing services. The problem was we didn't have a plumber. And when I looked at the tradesmen who were out there, everyone was aging out of plumbing. They had great careers, and they were all retiring.
You've got this gap between the demand and the available talent.
It just seemed like there was a generation that was a lot of plumbers, and no one came behind them.
No matter what trade you're talking about, the theme is we can't find good people and young people don't want to work.
Okay, how do I find a plumber?
As businesses, it's important that we embrace young people, and it's important that we embrace the trades, because I can tell you right now, the trades are going to rule the world. I think if you start with the mantra, we can't find help and young people don't want to work, you're already 90% behind the curve. A lot of young people nowadays, they're looking for something meaningful and fulfilling, and they're not necessarily getting that with a 4-year degree.
We couldn't go out and find an experienced plumber to come on board, so we started the process of training our own.
The objective is to hire character, aptitude, and abilities.
We don't look for plumbers anymore, we look for the right person. And we've got the right people. We've got a whole team of young guns.
Barrett was the first plumber that was hired.
We've got Sam. We've got Adam.
After that, Raymond.
We've got Matt. We've got Bertie.
The average age of our plumbers in our company is 24 years old.
We are in Newberry, South Carolina. We're going from a 30-gallon electric tank water heater to a tankless.
We're out in Prosperity right now. We're about to put in a faucet. Should be real quick, in and out.
We're at Boundary Street Elementary School. and we're cutting open some concrete because we're going to fix a collapsed line.
We're in Saluda, South Carolina, and we're putting in a sewer line right now.
This is CPVC going into PEX. The PEX has a 100-year life expectancy. It can freeze solid. A little bit more expensive, but we try to provide that quality for our customers.
So I'm feeding the camera through the sewer line so we can find the sewer line. We'll take the locator, point it at the ground till we see the end of the camera.
So basically what we're doing here is hooking up water and sewer to this modular home here. Finally found the sewer line. It's a 4-inch pipe. We're gonna tie into it.
Me personally, this is the first collapse line I've had to fix. So we're just gonna cut it open and see where it goes.
When we launched the plumbing division, we've kept the same billboard up the whole time. The message is real simple. There's a new plumber in town.
So you're starting a new plumbing division. If you're familiar at all with American Plumber Stories, you know the name Larry Jones. So we brought Larry in to give him a little advice.
So this is season 4. I'm just curious, how many of y'all have seen the past episodes? That's awesome. So you see what we're doing. But which one's y'all's favorite episode?
Ford Plumbing and Gas. I can't remember the name of it, but that's probably my favorite.
Okay. Yep, that's my hometown, by the way.
Mine's definitely the Larry one.
Oh yeah, why is that?
It's just cool. It's a cool story.
Yeah, you know, Larry's not far. He's Augusta's, I think, like an hour from here. Larry's here.
No way.
Yep.
Come on out, Larry.
See? All the way from Augusta, Georgia. Take it away.
Thanks, man. Thank you for having me. Obviously, as Spencer said, I'm not very far away. And so when he called and asked me if I would do this, I'm like a kid in a candy store, right? Because Spencer asked me one time, says, has plumbing meant a lot to you in your life? I said, plumbing is everything to me. Because of plumbing, I'm not poor anymore. I'm a long ways from being poor. The attitude that we have determines how far we go.
It was really cool to see Larry. His story got to me. I also came from a pretty rough environment.
Larry gives me a lot of hope for the future, just to see how far he's came. True testament of what this trade can do for you.
It's not, I got to go to work in the morning. It's, I get to go to work in the morning.
I think Larry was a good example for everybody on our team. I think everybody gained a lot of insight and knowledge from him, so I kind of appreciate everything he said.
If you got to go to work in the morning, you're gonna get up dragging. If you say, I get to go up and work in the morning, you're gonna jump up. You see, I'm finna take advantage of this. This is hot. Say if you got a $20 million mansion, you hosting a party at your house. You got all of these distinguished guests, and all of a sudden, half of your kitchen, the light go out. Well, let's do something. Get a lamp out of the other room and put it over here, run an extension cord so we can light this part of the house. The guests hadn't missed a beat. The house isn't shut down if a light go out. Let the sewer line stop up. Let the toilets start running over. Let the kitchen sink start running over. Call a plumber and call him quick because everything is shut down. They are calling us because we're exclusive. And do you know what the sweet thing about it is? They're willing to pay us. We're professionals, and we should be the absolute best. We should not settle for being mediocre. If we are mediocre, we should get mediocre salaries. We're up top. Doctors call us. Oh, that doctor sure is high, but I'm gonna keep going to him because he's good. They should say this about us. Fulmer Plumber, that company's high, but they good.
Larry was awesome, and it gives you a different perspective on why to wake up and go to work every day. I totally wasn't expecting any of it. I'm really excited, got to talk to him about his cars. That was awesome.
And when you get on the lake, going down in that pontoon boat or that speed boat, you ain't robbed nobody. You ain't sold no dope. This is what I worked for, and this is what I earned. We're unique. We're needed. And we need them. Birdie.
Yes, sir.
It was great seeing you. I appreciate so much you allowing us to come and talk to you. You are the future of the American plumbers.
Well, I'm trying to prove to everyone that you can still look like a girl, act like a girl, do your hair, wear your earrings, and still do a nasty job.
And yeah, and still make money.
Still get dirty.
Yeah, and still earn money.
Definitely.
Yeah. But I appreciate it so much.
Thank you.
Thank you. This is going to be a great company. I mean, they already are good. Having started a new company is kind of challenging, but it's going to be a great company.
Sam, what are you guys on? If you say we're going to find good young people that want to work, create an environment that's attractive to them, I think you can make it happen.
Mark's done a really good job recruiting the future generation, younger people. It's way easier to learn from someone that's close to my age.
I'm 28 years old, but I think I might be one of the oldest on the team.
And we all get along very well. It's nice to work with people your age.
Good team, good people. It's awesome. It's just like hanging out with a bunch of friends all day. All get along, no one talks bad about each other or anything.
It's great working with a lot of people my age. We can hang out after work. We have the same music taste. We have the same way we speak. It's a lot easier to communicate.
Out of high school, we had a job fair and I went to it and I saw plumbing. I'm very lucky to be at that trade fair.
If you look out there, there's some areas in the country where they're doing some really innovative things, like signing days and things of that nature, where they make a commitment, and they're doing that in the trades. And the companies are glad to get these young people, and the young people are moving into a career that they can really make a great living at.
When Mark reached out to me, I said hell no to becoming a plumber. I mean, it was like about 6 months of him just telling me that I needed to come out here, and now here I am, literally. I love it.
Some people, they start doing it, they just fall in love. I was in the Marines and I did a skill bridge program, which helps me transition out, and I started doing plumbing. I've been loving every minute of it.
I was actually only in my second year of college, but I was jumping through so many majors, kind of was unsure of what I wanted to do in life. And then I found out that you could be very successful being a plumber. I wouldn't change it. I wish, honestly, I would have started right out of high school.
The thing is like, people my age, they just got out of college. They have, what, student loans? I have an apartment, a car, 2 cats, fully furnished everything. I have savings. I mean, it's a jackpot. It's a job, it's a hard job, and you're going to have to work, but I go home and sleep very good at the end of a night. Very, very good.
I remember being on a house one time. I think this was kind of like the clicker for me, and we all gonna get clickers. It was a little lady, she must have been in the late 80s. I was on the house, it had frozen, and I mean, it was cold because of that night. And I'm out there by myself. No underpinning. I remember crawling underneath that house, I was on my back, and I was laying in water. My hands were so cold, and I'm thinking to myself, this is crazy.
That's the thing with plumbing. There's always gonna be issues, you just gotta keep going. You're gonna get frustrated.
I fix a leak, go to the water meter, turn the water back on. Before I could get to the house, you hear shh, another leak. My hands are frozen. I started crying. I went back under there and I laid on my back. And this voice came to me and said, now do you really want to be a plumber? There are some things that will happen that will make you want to walk away. But there are some people that need us. And I stayed. When that lady came in that room after finish, she started jumping around in that house. You would think that this lady had won the lottery.
Yeah, Larry's right. It's not always the most fun. But I'm glad I took the opportunity to learn the trade.
You go there, you fix their problem, and they're giving you a hug, they love you because, you know, you made their day.
The feeling that I got, being a part of somebody's happiness, I've been chasing that feeling ever since then.
It's an adventure, literally every single time we go out there.
You really are a doctor. You're helping somebody to get well.
My advice is literally just take a chance. Do what is uncomfortable. that is against what your brain is telling you, and that's plumbing. And it's awesome.
They know that you are the person that can get rid of my anxieties. You're the person that can get rid of this headache that I have. But we have to be willing. You earn whatever you want to earn. There ain't a whole lot of us around. We need a lot of us. It's a great industry.
There's a lot of money to be made, and the plumbing industry is starving right now for young, energetic guys to start and to get after it.